A very warm welcome and a very good afternoon. It's just gone midday here at CTV Sports Studios. We are, of course, coming to you live from Grand Champions Polo Club. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and next to me, the man who danced the night away.
Hey, Dale Schwetz.
That's right. Dale, how are you this morning?
Danced my way right back to the studio.
You did? You did indeed.
Great time last night. Nick Roldan, Sunset Polo and White Party. A success.
It
a
was.
lot of fun at Grand Champions Polo Club.
Indeed.
I think everyone had a great time. And look at now we're carrying it right into an amazing. Well, we've been waiting for this.
Yep.
6 goals been fantastic since January. A record amount of teams playing, and the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy 6-goal final.
Indeed, it is, and we've got Smithfield out there up against the Polo School, as you said, Dale, for this final. Give us a quick rundown, Dale. Who's out there this afternoon?
Yeah, so we're going to have the Smithfield team who's been playing great polo. They're going to be in the white jerseys today, and they're going to start with Fran Villamil, 1 goal, very strong, pulls the team. Juanse Olivera, 3 goals. Julio Ezcurra will captain the team at 2 goals, and then Klopp will play the number 4 as A-rated. And they have been the team to beat. So the Polo School is going to step up here with Meredith Lovegrove on a -1. They're in the black jerseys. Milo Mac Donough on an A-rated, 0 goals. And number 2, Santos Bollini will play the 3 on 2 goals. And Colo Gonzalez will play the number 4 on 4 goals. Should be a fantastic final here. 4 chuckers, Jan.
Yep, indeed. And before I tell you which I'm about to do, well, I was about to do before that ball was just gone wide, our mounted official this afternoon is Mr. Roddy Matthews. And what is interesting is that both of these teams, Dale, got through the Halo Polo 6-goal with wins, back-to-back wins. Both of these teams 3-0. Smithfield, they took on Camp Polo, beat them very, very narrowly by 7 to 6.5. Then Rosalinda Garcia Holmes, again, same score, 7 to 6.5. But it was more of a done dealer, an easier done deal against Virginia Beach, who they beat by 9 to 5.5. The Polo School, it was actually Valera who played those games, but they're also 3-0. So as you said, should be a very, very exciting final here on this Saturday morning, the day after what really was, as you said, Dale, a very successful 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset White Party. Congratulations to all the players that played yesterday, and of course all the staff that made it all happen. And it was a very special day. We had some very nice young kids from the Kids Cancer Foundation who were also part of the day on the prize presentation ceremony. A very, very special day here at Grand Champions.
Yeah, it was great seeing the foundation do so well. We sat off here at a quick foul on the boards earlier where we were talking about everything, just from the spot. And then the Polo School took over, and they're keeping it in their half, shooting at goal, and then we get another foul. So let's check the replay on this one. It's going to come across the center. Julio, number 3 in the white helmet. Milo Mac Donough right here, the youngest player to ever play in the World Polo League. It's going to be fun to watch him play. Little back shot right there, but he comes in front, right away violation. Needs to go near side there on the left side of the pony. And so they'll take this down to center for a penalty 5B.
And Dale, I'm just being told that from our field side correspondent, we've got a slight little lineup change. Meredith today is playing the number 3.
Oh, okay. She's wearing the 3.
Yeah, Santos the 1.
All right.
And then I believe Milo is still on the 2 and Colo on the 4, but we'll just confirm that. And that was definitely Colo Gonzalez on the 4. So thank you very much to our field side correspondent. So that's a slight lineup change, just to make life a little bit easier for you. Back to the game we go then, and this man is very easy to spot in his lime green helmet. That, of course, Juanse Olivera, highest rated player on that Smithfield team. But the experience, of course, from the 2-goaler Julio Ezcurra is what they're going to be counting on here this afternoon in this final.
Yeah, Julio in 2 goals now. Highest was 5 or 6, I believe, Julio. So he's the elder statesman. He'll run the team. Played a lot of polo with Klopp out of the Milo Polo Club. And they've been a force to be reckoned with. I mean, Polo School's got to bring it today. This is going to be a tough team. They've switched it up a little bit, but I like the lineup today from the Polo School. Here we go on the knock-in, Milo.
McDonough trying to get that ball a little bit further upfield, runs into some traffic, and you were just talking about the elder statesman, and he did a very good job there in sending that ball back, trying to feed it to Juanse Olivera. Very quickly, the Polo School come back, trying to regain possession of that ball. Juanse, well, he's doing a very good job, that man with the number 2 on his shirt. Milo Mac Donough taking on 2, nearly 3 defending players. And now back to Smithfield. Can they get a little, or find a little gap to take a shot on goal? And a lot of touches here from Milo Mac Donough. Still only 0 goals, but I can't see that staying 0 for very much longer.
Yeah. So we got a 0.5 on the board. We'll talk to you. We'll make sure we represent that for you. We don't put that on the score table. We got a 6-goal team against a 5-goal team, and based on the matrix of a 4-checker game, they get a half a goal. And we get a little rub there, so a little defensive battle going on here early. Makes sense. Both teams trying to figure each other out a little bit. We'll get to our first courtesy change. And so we already have the opportunity to change up the ponies. We'll see what the final call was. They were kind of rubbing and racing there. Good shot of John Klopp there as he's looks like Santos on the gray pony. Talking it out, as I said, they mixed Milo in, so that's the boys right there with Meredith. They'll be kind of working out their rotation. Colo does an amazing job at the back. You know, he's been playing in the high goal also. Santos playing all levels all year. They play a lot of pole together, those 2 guys right there, number 1 and number 4. And great friends on and off the field. And then those guys right there, too, number 2 and number 3. They know each other very well. Julio, growing up with Juanse. And it's kind of like probably a second son to him, so he knows him very well. So that center, it's going to be fun to watch how those numbers kind of work the middle of the game. Meredith, one of our crossover riders from, she's a great hunter jumper, and you probably have heard her name if you have been to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails or played. She's a graduate from the Polo School. Done a great job. I mean, she's been put a smile on all her faces. We've enjoyed watching her excel. Her riding abilities are amazing, so it's helped her polo grow quickly.
And also very active in the Women's Polo League at the Polo School.
Yes, she is.
You know. Here we go then. After that little rub, as you were saying, Dale, from the halfway line of 5B, very quickly taken. Ball sent down field towards the east end. Remember this field running from east to west. Currently at the east end goal mouth, a little under the next shot there. Attempt by Milo Mac Donough, but intercepted and picked up now by Julio, by Juanse Olivera. Olivera not quite getting the distance on that play as he would have liked. But apart from them, of course, checking each other out and getting a feel for the opposition, so far it's been a relatively clean game. A little deflection coming off that back pony there. And once again, oh, no, when he's trying to work that one, is Santos Bollini. Now the shot on goal. Well, that's going to just run out of bounds. So not quite yet dialed in here in this opening chunk.
Yeah, both teams, just like I said, still working it tough, playing the man. And so this is where the chess game is going to come together. How did they get away? How they separated? We know the rotation. John will go forward at times, is here. Julio's going to take the knock-in. Here comes Ezcurra.
Now, who's he going to be looking for? You've got Juanse hovering, playing a little bit like a running back here, going back that line of scrimmage, and there he is. He's picked up that ball. I think that was a set play. Didn't get a clean touch on that. Now Santos also trying to just control that ball. Still not quite yet running as the way that we've seen them play, but as I say, that will, I'm sure, ease off and die down as this game continues. Now there may be a chance this time here for Smithfield to get a little bit more advantage and into the opposition's half. Picked up now by Milo Mac Donough for the Polo School. Straight away, he's got Fran Villamil very close on him. Over on the far side, Julio looking. John Klopp has moved up into that danger zone, but still Julio Ezcurra. Juanse Olivera, just in case he needs the help, tucks in behind. Now the rotation seems to take place, and we have a whistle on that last little movement.
Yeah, both teams playing the possession play here early in the first chucker. You see, still feeling each other out, kind of going one-on-one, and they come in there. Matias says, I'm going to cause a commotion in there. Jumps in there, but gets across the ball a little bit. But he's going to give up a foul here, but I can understand Colo's trying to get something going, trying to get his team lined out a little bit. Doesn't want Julio and Juanse to be able to just go down the field and do their give and goes and kind of control the game. So go in and take a chance. Going to get caught here on the blocking foul, though. So just outside the 60, they'll bring it in for a penalty 3. 40-yard shot, open goal. Julio in the white helmet.
This is what I was suggesting there. All of them are not yet quite.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, they're not hitting away much. They're playing a lot of tap, tap, dribble, dribble. And when you're playing tap, tap, dribble, dribble, it can be a little tough when you find, and they'll change it up a little bit. But at the moment, you're right on, Rian. That's right where they're kind of stuck. We'll see how it progresses. Juanse.
On the move, Olivera takes it to the boards, waits for the rebound. Has Bollini right there with him. Now, Juanse, can he try and get a little bit of calm into this game? He's going to work it a bit further. In comes Bollini for the challenge. Hard rider, you're taught exactly to do that. Take the man, then the ball nicely taken out of the air there by the number 4, Colo Gonzalez.
Beautiful play.
Yeah. And now we're talking. First real decent hit of the game. And away we go up to the front door. There she is with the number 3, Meredith Lovegrove. Well done, Meredith. Has she done enough for Milo to pick this one up? I think she has, but he's straight away got Juanse Olivera breathing down his neck. Again, broken play. And another whistle will stop the action with a little over a minute remaining here in this first chukker.
All right, so like you said, first long ball, as we know how far Mr. Gonzalez can hit the ball. Colo is a huge hitter, so that's going to end the chukker as time will expire. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back for the second chukker of the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy 6-goal final.
Welcome back, everybody. Just gone 12:15 on this very nice and not too hot and not too cold Saturday morning. We are CTV Sports bringing you the live action of the Halo Polo 6-goal trophy, the much anticipated. Smithfield in the white shirts, as Dale was saying earlier, against the Polo School. And after a little bit of a shaky start, just that half a goal, which of course is given on handicap, has kept the Polo School still in the lead, if you will. No score from either team, but I'm pretty sure, Dale, that will change now here in chukker number 2.
Yeah, a lot of control play in the first half of the first chukker, and then the Polo School actually opened up a little bit, which is important. It was great that Colo did, because now to get Meredith involved, and she's a great rider, so she got on her right away. She got the first 2 balls going forward that lined out Milo and Santos. But otherwise, that was the only big run. Smithfield was control play all day long. A few little ticky fouls, nothing major, just, what's going to happen when you're playing a lot of defense, some blocking, things like that. No goal shot penalties. Over the 1 goal shot penalty. We had the 1 penalty for 3, and Smithfield wide left, so Polo School dodged a bullet there. They stay with that .5 on the board. We had an opportunity between chuckers to see Pablo Mac Donough and Mercedes, Milo's mom. Pablo's there coaching the Polo School, so it's kind of nice to have a 10-goaler in your camp down there.
Absolutely.
Helping out. And we'll see what if he's given them a few options here, see if they change it up a little bit.
So here we go, the chucker number 2. And let's wait for that opening goal to be scored. It'll all start here with Santos Bollini. Yeah, and he's got to keep his wits about him because, as you said, Julio Ezcurra might only be playing off 2 goals, but a lot of experience, a former, I think you said a 4 or 5 goaler, so he will be the driving force in that team. Now then, Juanse Olivera will try and pick this one up on the near side. Little help there from the pony. It's never a bad thing. Juanse gets the ball now on his stick side, Olivera, but he's in the corner. And Bollini, sticking to him there like a cheap suit, will not allow him any space unless he has to absolutely give it to him. It'll be Julio Ezcurra picking up that ball in that... I remember last year, Dale, was it the year before, you called it the coffin or the coffee corner? I can't remember. What did you call it?
Coffin corner, but the opposite one when they get stuck over in the far right side.
Okay.
Coming in the left side here a little different based on where your mallet is. Got the inside move here. Tries to take it to the inside, Julio, and just kind of bellies around on it. Great shot. And Polo School might want to jump on there a little bit. They kind of gave Julio that shot because the ball was going across the field. Julio saw they were giving him time. More for the kind of block and not going man, and so he just bellied around the ball and set up and shot it. That's where that knowledge of being the elder statesman's come in. Fantastic goal by Ezcurra, making it 1 to .5.
Well, let's see if that will have a domino effect here for both teams. On the move, Milo Mac Donough. Yeah, gets caught in the corner, and we will have a whistle, of course.
Now, and I wouldn't be surprised you don't see Cole starting to move the ball a little bit. He likes to play with energy. I got to talk to him last night, and he's been playing all levels. At this level, he likes to play in the back and then release it. And I think the more he can get Milo and Meredith and Santos moving in front, then that'll open holes for him. So we'll see how they adjust. Definitely looks like Julio's looking for Juanse. John and Fran at the moment are working with the man and trying to open holes for him. Polo School's done a good job closing it down, but that play did work where Juanse works it all the way down, leaves it for Julio. Julio finds his spot inside the 60, shot on goal. Opportunity now to go up by .5. Gonzalez from the penalty 2, 30-yard, open goal. No
mistake, of course. So, as you said, it is now 1.5 as Colo Gonzalez picking up that first penalty from the line, the penalty 2.
That forward chucker pole, we're talking about trying to get ahead a lot. Well, you can go the other way, too, I guess, and try to play defense. Both these teams have gone that style. And so it should be a fantastic finish with the 4 chuckers. If they keep it even, Steven going down, we should see some top horses probably. They're saving a little bit for the end. We'll see what happens. Julio.
Ezcurra from that ball, which came from the throw-in. Tries to center it. Yeah, just gets beaten ever so slightly. Just wanted to put a finishing touch on that, but Colo Gonzalez got there just a little bit before Julio did. But again, a good effort and a great play here by Julio Ezcurra.
Yeah, good D. You can learn a lot from this. Colo, he went there, pretend like he's going to make a play on the ball. Just waits for Julio to come, takes his stick away, and just watches the ball roll over the end line so he can set his team up for the knock-in.
And that is a big knock-in. Now then, who's he going to find at the front door? Well, there she is, Meredith Lovegrove. And let's see if she can get a good touch here. Oh, well played, but she's got John Klopp coming back with her. Nearly got another piece of it. Julio also very quick. And as you said earlier, Dale, looking for and finding Juanse Olivera. He now, of course, has Bollini to try and shake off. Little backhand shot there from Milo Mac Donough. Oh, this is a clever play by Santos. Playing it into the path and into the run here of Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a nice little cut shot. Wants to play it back to Bollini. Bollini coming at it. But so did Julio. And another attempted backhand shot. Well, he touched it, and that's a clever play there by Julio to let that one roll roll out of bounds.
Yeah, and that works well. Colo's getting them moving now. Great job by Meredith again. 2 for 2 on her first shots. Very important. I was actually talking to her at Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails. We were talking about some plays at the number 1 position and the Kersey change going on. But she was wondering about that being at the 1, some important details. And I was talking to her, make sure and she's done a great job. The other side of it, John made a great defensive play. So, but just getting Colo moving forward now, at least they are attacking from center.
Yeah.
A lot of the big players like to get that ball at least towards center, and then they start dropping the hammer instead of making 250-yard runs or 200-yard runs, trying to make between 100 and 130-yard runs. But right now, back and forth, clean, not a lot of polo. Beautiful day. I mean, the night last night was incredible. Nice and cool down here in southern Florida. Great for the horses and the players. A lot of polo for you today.
I was just about to say.
We got a lot of
triple header coming up 2 o'clock this afternoon. The action continues with the John T. Oxley Memorial. Los Machitos taking on, as we were saying yesterday, one of the teams that have developed a reputation of being the ones to beat, Quite on Z. That'll be coming up at 2 o'clock. And then straight away afterwards, we go back to the 6th goal. We have another game of the Madeleine Bourdieu Memorial. Bushwood Pink taking on Casablanca. So it'd be great to have you with us here for the duration of the day.
Looking forward to the matchup. John T. Oxley. You got a 12-goal team coming in against 16. And both teams very well mounted, very organized. All the teams have been. It's going to be a good matchup. And, of course, in memory of John T. Oxley, we'll be talking about John and such a driving force in the world of polo, the Oxley family. And like you said, then we're back to the 6th again, which is has been very competitive. I mean, I've had the opportunity. I'm going to go and umpire that game, Yan. So that'll be fun. We're back on the field. And Bushwood Pink coming off a win.
Absolutely.
They played very well in their last one with Jen, Darren, and Pierce.
Pierce Bossum. Here we go then. Everybody back in the saddle, and it'll be Julio Ezcurra to get the remaining little over 2.5 minutes of chukker number 2 underway. Remember, we play 4 chukkers in the 6th goal. Everything above goes to 6 chukkers. And a nice pick up here by Smithfield. Let's see if they can get another piece here. It's trying to go for it. Fran Villamil looking for Juanse Olivera. A little deflection. Unlucky that ball coming off the pony. Not able to get a clean shot on goal. But again, good D here by Matias, a.k.a. Colo Gonzalez.
Yeah, they're lined out well on their defense. Polo School. Their spacing is well. They seem to be pushing one player to the next player. They're not giving away a free breakaway. And Colo's been getting some knock-ins here. Let's see if they can get a positive possession.
Well, once again, that little duel between these two, Juanse Olivera and Santos Bollini. Looks like Olivera's found a little bit of space here. Nearly able to shake off Bollini. Goes for one of the most difficult shots in polo, the near side under the neck. I mean, you really got to come out far out of your saddle and time it just right. A little unlucky there, but great effort.
Mm-hmm. And once again, though, Smithfield, pepper in the west goal.
Gonzalez now will play that out to the left-hand side. He saw that Milo Mac Donough was running across. Little cut shot to send it back up and straighten it. And a good pick up here now on the near side. And this could be the first real run of the game. But a nice bit of defense there as Colo Gonzalez was about to run away with it. Good defense, good defending play there by Smithfield. Back to Julio Ezcurra. This time looking for Fran Villamil. He's found him. And he can take a little bit of time before he unloads another pass. Or wants to drag that ball a little bit closer. Looks like that's what he's going to go for. Didn't see anyone to really play it to. Now then, as he centers or approaches and centers that ball, this is cracking polo. This is really good polo by Fran Villamil.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. He's not seen a ball for about a chukker and a half. I think it might be the second ball he's touched. But once he gets it, takes his time. Good job by Juanse. That's a connection they probably want to see. They want to get at least Colo taken care of with Juanse or Julio. and they just got to get the rotation going. Fran makes a nice little run around the outside. Goal scorer.
So just in the nick of time before that first horn has gone, ball's back in play. Olivera steals it, tries to control it on the near side, left behind. And once again, Fran Villamil, is he going to try the same thing again, Dale? Here we go. Villamil tries to center it there with an under. The next shot did make any contact. The last few seconds remain here in chukker number 2. They'll have a little halftime break. But do join us when we return for chukker number 3 and 4. That'll be it. End of the first half. So 2 to 1.5. Plenty more to come. Stay with us here. CTV Sports, the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy Final.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here?
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Polo School is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Welcome back, everybody. Just gone 12:30 on this very nice Saturday morning. The Halo Polo 6 Gold Trophy. We are, of course, CTV Sports, and we're at Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 5. Very good shot there of the only young lady player for the Polo School. My name, as I said, is Jan-Erik Frank, and I'm with the man who doesn't know when to stop dancing.
Dale Schwartz, yeah, nice to see you, Jan. I was dancing in my sleep last night.
I know you were.
A lot of fun, a lot of great energy. Congratulations for a very successful Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party. Grant Gansey, Tasha, great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of great energy, positive energy, great music, food, great charities being taken care of.
And your new dance. I mean, you've taken the moonwalk to the Dale Walk.
Yeah. There's all kinds of new walk dances going on.
Yeah, there is. There is.
I learned a lot last night.
So here we go.
A great job, Grand Champions Polo Club, amazing job from beginning to end. Just just goes higher. Every year goes to another level. Very, just a lot of fun.
It was indeed.
Great energy, yeah.
And, of course, all for a very good cause.
Yeah, beautiful charities.
So we are just waiting, I think, for one or two more players to get back onto the field. As we say, we didn't have the amount of goals we were hoping for. We had no goals in the first chukker. We had a total of 3 goals in chukker number 2. Smithfield picking up one by Fran Villamil, one by Julio Ezcurra. And then, of course, the penalty 2 that was scored by Colo Gonzalez, making it 2-1.5 as we now rejoin the players for chukker number 3. And just in case you've joined us, Dale, just tell us one more time who's out there this afternoon.
Yeah, you see, not much wind going on. We're going to start with the penalty 5 here for the Polo School. The numbers are a little changed up here as a position, but Santos right here, Bollini, he's going to play the number 1, shot on goal. Ooh, off the pony there on 2 goals, Santos. Milo Mac Donough will play the number 2. He's A-rated. Meredith Lovegrove, she's a -1. She's wearing the 3 today. And then Colo Gonzalez right here in the black helmet wearing the number 4. He's 4 goals. Kind of controls the team from the number 4 position, as you'll notice. And this would be the second half. We'll see if the Smithfield team in the white, they can adjust, as they're going to have Fran Villamil 1 goal to number 1, Juanse Olivera 3 goals on number 2, Julio Ezcurra playing number 3 on 2 goals, and John Klopp playing in number 4 on an A-rated. And here we go. This is going to be 2 chukkers, so you got to go for it. Only half a goal separation.
And in the right place at the right time there with the number 2, Milo Mac Donough picking up the first goal here in the third, or in the second half, in the third chukker.
Yeah, well done, moving the ball perfectly. And Milo just catches this like a first baseman. I mean, that ball was struck very well by Matias, and he just was standing right there at the 30. He stopped it. Boom. Shot on goal. We said earlier, his father, Pablo's out there kind of coaching the Polo School, see what they kind of talk about at halftime, see what happens there. They're going to take an early lead in the second half.
And it's going to be Mr. Gonzalez. Colo trying to go for a long-distance shot, a little deflection, and a good rub there, and a good ride-off by Juanse Olivera. Nicely done, little chip shot, but only as far as Santos Bollini. It looks like all of a sudden the Polo School have stepped it up a gear. Santos, and Santos Bollini.
Ooh, they've gone to the power polo. This is what we thought we'd see. This is the way usually the Polo School plays with rhythm. And nice little touch here by Santos. I love the little snap to the inside. That takes Julio out. And then Santorita breeding operation, the gray mare here, he gets out in front and looks very, very happy and organized on this mare, comfortable as he goes goal. Great goal.
And back to the halfway line, and Smithfield have won it, and that's a good thing. Juanse Olivera, but very quick now. Like I said, all of a sudden, I think that halftime break, Dale, has made a bit of a difference here because the Polo School have come out fighting and blazing. But now let's see what this young man can do. Picked up a great goal in chukker number 2, Fran Villamil. And once again, a great job here in defense by the Polo School, Colo Gonzalez. Of course, they know of his strength. He's the highest rated player in this game. And Juanse Olivera leaning far out of the saddle there. He's still got that right of way. You can see Roddy Matthews, the umpire, right there watching it all. A long distance shot and a great block and a defensive play there by Santos Bollini.
Oh, what a play there, as they did a good job communication-wise. They had 3 lines of defense there. Santos stopped it, but Milo grabbed a hold of it. But Smithfield's going to keep it in their offensive side of the field. Julio.
Yeah, taking the ball around the outside. Ezcurra, well done, Julio. He's found a gap. He's found an opening. Can he put it through? Unlucky.
Bad luck.
Yeah, very unlucky.
Great turn. Came out of the turn faster than he went in. That's what you want. Kind of leave everybody behind you. Julio gets to his spot, but he just overhits the approach. And it looked like it might go off the post here. But you can see he was trying to catch it to flip it back. He had Fran there for a drop. The Kersey change. Both teams coming out of the tent with a different style of polo. As it was all control, short passes, a lot of defense in the first 2 chukkers. And now both teams have come out. We figured we'd see a little change of the light bulb here. as they have come out on very quick horses. And the rotation looks strong. Good communication by the Polo School early. And we'll see how Smithfield, they have their opportunity now. In the first half, they knocked in. The Polo School knocked in about 4 or 5 times. And Smithfield only knocked in a couple. So they had more shots on goal, Smithfield. Had a little trouble with the scoring in the West goal. And clean shots. They had opportunities, just they didn't have any luck. They missed a penalty, a short penalty also. And, for the Halo Polo Trophy, 6th goal. Just a reminder, 4 chuckers. And so we've been talking about teams that have been coming out pretty early and trying to get leads. But these 2 teams, and now we are, we're in the depth of the season now in March. So, players change things up, change horses, a lot of stuff, sometimes horses are being rested. And you might need to go to a different style. But Smithfield, they usually play that open running style too, where Julio uses Fran and Juanse to pull the team. John plays that designated back. He will run through. He scored a couple goals during the season. But they haven't gone to that style yet. They're still using the short passes. And that's where Fran picks up his goal. And Julio gets a goal. Juanse hasn't had an opportunity. He's in there battling against Santos and Colo. And after the courtesy change, we'll get everybody back quickly. Everybody was on the far side. The trailers were, so it took a little longer than that courtesy change. But here we go. First power polo play as Colo gets it almost to center. And now Juanse in the green helmet.
We'll turn things around very quickly here and try and take the team with him. Still Juanse Olivera, but he's caught there between a rock and a hard place. He's got Colo Gonzalez in front of him, and he's got the very strong and the talented Santos Bollini behind him. So as you were saying, Dale, a completely different strategy, but a very effective strategy here by the Polo School, which of course I think has caught Smithfield a little bit off guard because they're definitely doing everything in their power to stop them from playing their game. So, and not only that, very quick in trying to retrieve the ball, turn it around, back to Fran Villamil now. He gets a little knock there from Gonzalez. Nice little layup shot here from Juanse. The backhand shot, did that go through? It's on the line. Juanse in the right place at the right time. And I'm pretty sure that goal will be given.
Wow, it's going to give Santos Secretary of Defense, as earlier he met another ball, saved it. And then it looked like he was off. Just bad luck. They were off. They turned the defense into offense, but had a little bit of a miss. And then broken play. Colo's got to go to 2 people. And Fran and Juanse do a good job working with each other there on the give and goes. And actually, Juanse goes to Fran. Fran goes for the shot. Juanse gets the finish.
Yeah, and a good finish and a much-needed finish. And all of a sudden, they've got a bit of a roll going on here. Julio Ezcurra trying to once again find Fran Villamil. A very difficult angle. They're going to just come across that goal mouth. And a great touch, a superb touch there by Fran Villamil.
Yeah, this is great pony power. Looked like Milo had him early. Maybe he looked over a little bit there, Milo. And that's where Fran gets up ahead of him. Otherwise, Milo took his man early, had him wide, kind of peeked over his shoulder there. And when he did peek over his shoulder, Fran got around enough in front of him to get the leg on him, pushed him to the inside. Nice approach. I like the little touch play.
Yeah,
hits to the far post, snaps it back for the finish.
Yeah, very nicely done. So all of a sudden, Smithfield very quick in regrouping and getting their mojo running again. And looks like they've won the next throw-in as well. Juanse not able to try and take that a bit further forward. Colo Gonzalez now will pick it up and take it over that halfway line. Still the Polo School on the move. So we really do now have the game we were expecting, this final of the Halo Polo Trophy 6. Hope you're enjoying it. I'd like to also send out some very warm regards and great to have you watching. A young lady from Miami, Cheryl, is watching us here this morning or this afternoon. Great to have you on board. Hope you're enjoying the action here at Grand Champions Polo Club.
Yeah, hello, Cheryl. Enjoying the polo? And is that going to take us out?
Yep.
So here we go. Fourth and final chucker. Get ready. It's been nip and tuck. Anybody's match. Who will take home the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy 6-goal final? We'll find out after our next chucker. Stay with us. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Well, as you can imagine, the players not wanting to waste any time now that they've really got those engines running at full speed. Both of these teams really now blossoming. Smithfield picking up 2 goals in that last chukker, as did the Polo School. Very, very tight this final is turning out to be. 4-3.5, Dale. If you were the coach out there, what would you advise both teams?
Yeah, it couldn't be any closer than this. I think both teams have dialed it in a bit here in the third. Yeah, and like I said, it was such a control game early, and most of our 6-goal games have been open, but understandable. You know, they just went to that style in the early part. Both teams did it well, kept it close, 0.5 at the beginning. Polo School in the dark jersey, Smithfield in the white. They left their 0.5 to 0. Then second chucker action. Smithfield came alive, one from Fran, one from Julio. They did miss a 2, but they left 2 to 1.5, one by Colo from the penalty 2. Very close. And then third chucker, both teams did a good job going to goal, scoring. It looked like I'm going to give the first half of the third chucker to the Polo School, the second half of it to Smithfield. Here we go.
Well put. Very well put. I couldn't agree with you more. And Smithfield now might just get a break here. Once again on the move. Fran Villamil keeps his head down. Villamil, Francisco picking up his 3rd goal of the match, and a very important goal.
Yeah, I don't know if they were saving this. It was part of their game plan. I mean, I know Julio very well, Ezcurra, but and you can see him working hard there with Colo. But this has been their style. Fran does a great job pulling the team, as I said, and John holding down the back. They've gone back to that. So let's see if the Polo School can adjust here, because Colo had his hands full trying to get away from Julio and deal with Fran on the rotation. That's going to give him a little edge early here in the 4th.
So let's see now if this is going to set this chukker 4 really alive. Nice long ball again, looking for Juanse Olivera. The pass coming from Julio Ezcurra, but Colo Gonzalez, as you like to call them, the Secretary of Defense, wearing the number 4 shirt, will have to get everybody mobilized here if they want to come back into this game, because Smithfield are now very much finding their rhythm here in chukker number 4.
Yeah, one of my favorite young players, Colo. I like seeing him going forward. We haven't seen him go forward here, so maybe he's been saving that afterburner here for the final chukker. Milo on the move. Oh, it looked like he had a nice play by John Klopp there to put him on his hip, and it'll be Fran. Villamil back to the inside. Well done, Santos. Santos has played his defense so well here in the second half, and that's going to give Colo an opportunity to go forward. They line out pretty well. Loose ball play. Oh, yeah. So
Textbook.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on this ball. Watch, it's going to stop. And this can be a little confusing for players, but when a ball does stop on the pole field, the old line, the direction the ball was traveling, will be the first line.
Yeah.
And so they got to, sometimes when it does stop, you can kind of get a little confused on where it was coming from.
Yeah.
So let's see where they decide to move this ball. This will be a big move. Have they done the Kersey change? How much time we
Not
got
yet,
there,
not
Ron?
yet,
No,
no.
so that's going to put them in a good spot. You're going to go lesser angle call here. Two players going to a ball that is free, and then which players on the lesser.
So, still very much an exciting final. Yep. Yep. And this will be taken. This will be taken by Julio Ezcurra. And let's see if he can pick up another one. It's high. But it's gone out to the right-hand side.
Big bullet. They're
Big
gonna
bullet.
dodge that one, and they need to capitalize on this now.
Yeah.
Colo knows this. Everyone's taking a deep. They had a good offensive attack going. Let's see if they just turn that energy back around here. Here comes the Polo School.
Yeah, and they still have plenty of time in which to do it. Left now behind for Mac Donough. Little chip shot looking for Gonzalez. They're on the boards. Bollini will try and tuck in behind, but he's got a wall there of two defending players. Once again, turn around very effectively just before that halfway line by Julio Ezcurra. And you can see all hands on deck here in the defensive department. Colo tries to hammer that into another time zone. Didn't go anywhere. And let's see if Juanse can pick this one up. He's definitely putting the pressure on. Well played, Juanse. That took the man. Now he's got the ball. Colo knows he's got to allow a little bit of space. Wants to get the finish. And, he was a bit... Oh, and again, a broken play, and this is right in front of goal. Yeah, he's got to be careful here, not to maybe get a penalty one. Are we going to have a whistle? We're going to have a whistle. It'll be interesting what the mounted official makes out of that one. And this will give us, or take us into our courtesy change. How did you see that, Dale?
Well, it comes there in terms of replay. It looked like they came in for defense. I don't know if Cole's trying to clear out. And it hits the back of his pony. So we see a replay on it. I'll check the replay myself. Look, it was coming across, and then Julio does have control coming inside. And what it'll be is, does Colo move towards the ball, or does the ball come towards Colo?
Yeah.
You do have contact on the back off the pony. Remember, the one is bad luck on the back shot. And you call it one? Yeah. Okay, so in the vicinity of the goal, bad luck. Cole's trying to get out of there. It's sometimes tough with horses when they turn from left to right or right to left because how long they are. Their hind end will turn. And it looked like Cole was trying to take the quickest way out, which would have been to the left. In the process of him turning, his horse kicks the ball, and just bad luck. So you get the automatic goal. That'll put some pressure on him. The possession back to the center leave a little more possession, a little more pressure. So they need a big defensive stand here. But mucho tiempo, a lot of time. 3:17, goal a minute. We do it. So let's see if they can spin it around here. They're all on fresh legs. Everybody on their favorite pony.
Well, of course, the advantage with that penalty one is that they get not only the goal given to them, but also possession from the halfway line. Now knocking again on that door of the Polo School. Now, Gonzalez has a lot of work to do. It's got to not only, which he's done, which is phase one, pick up the ball. He's got it back in possession, but he needs to get it out of his own half. That's certainly clearly not happened here. Fran Villamil very quickly as they turn things around. Look at that fast pony coming over on the far side from Juanse. Oh, what a great, you can see he's happy, but the pass that actually got given to him made this happen.
No, you said it, Jan. You got to give credit where credit is due, and it's Fran Villamil here. He doesn't waste any time. He knows he has Santos on him, and the beauty of that play is that the ball goes faster than the horse is, and when you have Colo chasing Juanse, if you can snap that ball early, and as you said, Fran just put it out there on a silver platter for him, easy finish for Juanse.
So all of a sudden, they're stepping it up another gear here. 3 goals so far, 10-0 in this fourth and final chukker. making it 7-3.5 for Smithfield. They are within reaching distance now of picking up the beautiful Halo Polo 6-goal trophy. I do believe we will have a prize presentation right after the fourth and final chukker, this of course being exactly that, so do stay with us. And just another quick reminder, the action continues at 2 o'clock this afternoon. John T. Oxley Memorial, Los Machitos versus Kwai-Tonzi. And then, of course, back to the 6-goal this afternoon at 4, the Madeleine Bourgeois Memorial with Bushwood Pink against Casablanca, where I should be missing you, Dale. You'll be out on the field. But, of course, we will still be bringing you the coverage here on CTV.
Yeah, it should be a fun game. Afternoon, beautiful afternoon at the Santa Rita Polo Farm.
Here we go, then. Let's see if the Polo School can maybe pick up another goal or two within the last minute and a half remaining. Everybody being mobilised. Milo Mac Donough going up to the front door, but it's a close shop here as far as Julio Ezcurra is concerned. We'll send that one back down the boards, looking, as he always does, for this young man, Juanse Olivera. Stolen here by Colo Gonzalez. But he's been pushed deep into his own half again. And, of course, now the clock ticking away. A nice ball up to the front. Can Bellini get and do something with this one? Good marking up there by Julio Ezcurra. The backhand shot. And that will just go out of bounds.
Yeah, they've gone to the big hit and try to move it. That extra goal that Fran hit to Juanse put a lot of pressure on the Polo School to make things work. Look at this. Now they're going to send John forward. Well done, Klopp. He's got Fran.
And he will try and run this as far as he can. Gets a good first touch, beating Bellini. Fran Villamil would be a great way to finish this final. Just slightly overcooked it. Puts it out to the right-hand side. But look at that clock ticking down. The last few seconds remaining. Oh, a little interception. And clinical as Juanse puts the finishing touch on this Halo Polo 6-goal trophy.
Yeah, similar play that the Polo School has made by blocking them, blocking the ball when it's coming towards you. Good job by Juanse. And great finish here by Smithfield. I mean, it was nip and tuck all the way, 0.5-0 with the Polo School winning first chukker with their handicap. And then back and forth, 2 to 1.5. Smithfield took it back over at halftime, came out 4 to 3.5, and now they're going to finish. So congratulations to the Smithfield team, Fran Villamil, Juanse Olivera, Julio Ezcurra, and John Klopp. And Polo School doing great. I mean, Meredith Lovegrove, like you said. Good to see Milo, Santos, and Colo. So we'll take a little break here and get organized with our field-side correspondents. And stay with us because we'll be back for our trophy presentation of the 2025 Halo Polo Trophy 6-goal final.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here at CTV Sports. Thank you for staying with us for the prize presentation. We're very delighted to have Mrs. Klopp, who goes by the name of KK. So a very good afternoon, Mrs. Klopp, KK, if I'm allowed to say that. We're going to start, of course, with the best playing pony of the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy final. Her name is Polija, and as you can see, the man who owns her, who rode her, Mr. Julio Ezcurra. So please, a round of applause for Polija winning the Best Playing Pony Award of the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy Final 2025. And, of course, a big thank you to all the grooms and all the ponies who, of course, were turned out for this final. So, KK, I hope you're ready, Mrs. Klopp, to get on with the prize presentation. We're going to start, of course, with the runners-up, and they were the Polo School. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the only lady player in this final. Please step forward, Meredith Lovegrove. Well done, Meredith. So, as we started with Meredith, we're now going to go to the next young player, and I'd like to start with Milo Mac Donough. Please, Milo, if you'd like to step forward, the man with the number 2 on his shirt. What a great performance for him. Well done, Milo. And then we're going to go straight to the number 4 position, and that, of course, was the 4-goaler. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Matias, a.k.a. Colo Gonzalez. Well done, Colo. And then, of course, at number 1, a very, very special young man playing off 2 goals. Give it up, if you would, for Santos Bollini. Well done, Santos. Well done indeed. So now over to the winning team, the winners of the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy 2025. And we're going to start in the order the way they played. At number 1, please step forward with the 3 goals to his name in this final, Fran Villamil. Well done, Fran. Also, with 3 goals to his name, it's always a pleasure to watch him play. Give it up for Juanse Olivera. Well done, Juanse. At number 3, we've just seen him there with his pony, the driving force behind this team. Please give it up for Julio Ezcurra. Well done, Julio. And then, of course, at number 4, well done. And your team winning the Halo Polo 6-Goal. There it is. Question from Mrs. KK, Mrs. Klopp. Well done, John Klopp. And as I say, that, of course, your winning team. Now, before we present the trophy, there is, of course, the award of the MVP. And the MVP of the Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy final goes to Julio Ezcurra. You don't act so surprised, Julio. You know you did a good job.
Great job.
Well done, well done. And if I can now ask the Polo School to please exit stage left. Thank you very much for the moment that I'm sure Smithfield have been waiting for, and that is the presentation of that beautiful Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy. Right in the middle there. Thank you once again to Mrs. Klopp, KK, for doing a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, out there on the field, please, a big round of applause for your winners. The team Smithfield winning and lifting that beautiful Halo Polo 6-Goal Trophy. Congratulations to Fran, Juanse, Julio, and, of course, John. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause from all of us here at CTV Sports. We'd like to wish you, especially Smithfield, a very, very celebrationary weekend. We will be back in about 40 minutes. Stay with us at 2 p.m. for the John T. Oxley Memorial match between Los Machitos and Quaiton Z. From all of us here, have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you back here in about 40 minutes.